Hello, everyone. This is Sarah McGuire with Ready Chapter 1, and I am here with your quick start for the Survivor Stories Challenge. Before we begin, please make sure that you are logged in. If you are logged in, you will see an icon here. If you are not, it will tell you to log in. And number one, the first thing you are going to do is you are going to navigate to the correct section. Our Survivor Stories Challenge is going to live in Critique Central. So you're going to navigate to Critique Central, and then you are going to decide whether you will be posting adult fiction or whether you will be posting for middle grade or YA. Make sure you review in the section in which you want to post. I'm going to click here in the adult section. So at Ready Chapter 1, you give feedback before you receive feedback. And this is the part that will let you know how much you need to do. So currently in this category, you need to review 4 other writers before posting your submission. So it tells me how much I need to do, how much I've done so far, and how much I need to do before I'm ready to post. I'm going to flip to a slightly different section because I don't want to highlight anyone else's work. But what you're going to do is you're going to go all the way to the bottom. You're going to read this. And then all our Ready Chapter 1 reviews have 2 parts. We have the quick rubric, and then we're going to have a part where you give written feedback. Quick note about the rubric. 1 means that this is reading like a rough draft. 3 means it's good, but you probably won't think about this aspect of it past the review. 5 means you could see it on bookshelves. 4 is close to that. With dialogue, please be aware that we are talking about how characters talk, think, and interact. So it doesn't have to mean that people are talking in this section, but we are things that show who they are. Finally, once you have given that, you are going to go down here, hit reply. So take a few minutes, tell them what you thought they did really well. Be specific, please. Then you're going to say what didn't work for you and be specific as well. So for instance, if you gave somebody mainly 4s and in one place you gave them a 3 or a 2, please make sure you explain why you gave them a lower score in this. Also, please be aware that the quickest way to get booted from RC1 is to give feedback that doesn't meet our 3 criteria. Something they did well, something they did poorly, and you took time to give them actionable feedback, which means it's going to be about 75 words. If you are trying to game the system and just type something like, "Great job, can't wait to read more," you will be booted from the challenge. Please take the time to give folks feedback they can use. Then you're going to hit reply, and now we're to step 3, which is where you get to post your own work. So you'll go here and click start a new post. So start a new post. So we have a couple things going on here. You are going to give the title and chapter for this. So I'm going to call this Testing Chapter 1. And then you're going to give a quick logline or 1 or 2 sentence description of your story. If this is a second or third chapter, you may want to give an idea of what happened previously so that someone coming in can read it. Then you're going to paste here. Now, this is simply what you see, and you will notice that there are no italics here. So if I had italics in my original document, I do not have them here. What I can do to see how this is going to look is I can preview post. Please do not indent. You cannot use indentation here. If you try to indent, it's going to change the type of the font. Please rely on the breaks that are added in the software to show where paragraphs are. Now, if I saw a place here where I wanted to italicize and I highlight here, there's nothing that will let me italicize because I need to go to the edit post part. So edit post. And then here, if I want to italicize, I can do that. So once you've done that, you're going to select the tag. Now, this is important. So start typing in Survivor. You do not want survival. You need to make sure that we have the word Survivor Challenge here. We're going to use this. And then I'm going to post. Oh, look at this. So if it is not posting, you could do it for a few reasons. You will notice here I have red around this. This is telling me that something's wrong with this section. So if you look here, I posted 20,000 characters when I was only allowed to post 15,000 characters. And because I was not editing the post, it didn't. I'm good. Now I can post. And voila, you have your chapter. A couple things to note. Your story scores will show here. Your story score is essentially the grade that you get and that the publisher will see. So if you are a free member, you'll have an idea of what your range is, and you'll still know what your strongest part of the rubric was and what your weakest aspect of the rubric. So it might tell you that your highest score was in voice, your lowest score was in description. If you are a pro member, then you'll see your exact story scores and the data will be a little bit deeper. But there you are, your quick start to participating in the Survivor Challenge, which you can see right there. And good luck to you. We're so excited to have you here.